Hi, the SI meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Wednesday, May 21st. Unstable weather is moving into the I-95 corridor today between D.C., Philadelphia, and New York City, and it looks like it'll stay unstable for the next couple of days as well. Numerous showers and thunderstorms are likely up and down the I-95 corridor later today and tonight, and even on the day Thursday there can be some shower and thunderstorm activity. Some of the rain that falls will be heavy at times, and some of the thunderstorms that develop later today and tonight will be quite strong with some brief torrential downpours and strong gusty winds. All of this is developing along a warm frontal system. Here's the latest surface map. That warm front, oriented on a northwest to southeast fashion, is slowly being pushed to the north and east on the backside of a high pressure system that is sitting off the east coast. Clockwise flow around that high pressure system is pushing milder air into the mid-Atlantic region today along with this warm frontal system. There's a cool front out in the middle part of the country. This is the area of action for the mid-Atlantic region to watch over the next several hours. Well, here's the current radar loop, and you can see a band of showers and thunderstorms really associated with that frontal system, the cool frontal system out in the Ohio Valley, and that developing warm front just ahead of that warm front cutting across Pennsylvania in a northwest to southeast fashion right along that warm frontal system boundary zone. Some of the rain that is falling in this area right now is heavy, and there certainly can be some thunderstorms developing over the next few hours. Anywhere from D.C. to Baltimore, Philadelphia, and by tonight in New York City, there can be some heavy rain at times with some strong thunderstorms as well. Some areas that will be underneath this particular band will get several hour period of substantial rainfall, so I wouldn't be surprised if some flash flooding develops later on today, prompting some warnings to be issued by the National Weather Service. We'll have to watch out for this, but the potential certainly exists in the I-95 corridor for some heavy rain later on today and tonight. Here's the latest infrared satellite imagery loop from the SSEC Wisconsin website. Lots of high clouds, dense clouds here in the Ohio Valley and cutting across Pennsylvania. Again, associated with a cool frontal system out in this part of the Ohio Valley, and then that developing warm front cutting right across Pennsylvania in a northwest to southeast fashion. Some rainfall underneath these clouds is falling heavily at times, and that will continue to be the case moving into the I-95 corridor in just a few hours or so. Well, let's take a look at some computer forecast maps for the 24-hour period from early this afternoon to early tomorrow afternoon. That's early Wednesday afternoon to early Thursday afternoon. This is using last night's Zero-Z GFS model run. Lots of precipitation right along that boundary zone in Pennsylvania here, depicted by last night's GFS model run. Again, oriented northwest to southeast, right along that warm frontal system, and that area will have some heavy rainfall over the next few hours. It's all anchored by low pressure out over the Great Lakes region. Southwesterly flow behind that frontal system pumping in some humid air and warmer air than it's been over the last couple of days. Let's now jump ahead 6 hours. And here's the forecast map for early tonight from last night's Zero-Z GFS model run. Some decent precipitation depicted here by the model run here, especially from the Pennsylvania-Maryland border on south and east over the D.C. metro region into the Delmarva Peninsula. So there certainly can be some heavy rainfall anywhere from D.C. to Philadelphia, and all this moves into the New York City region later on tonight. Here's the forecast map for later on tonight. It starts to calm down somewhat north and east of the Mason-Dixon line, but still some lingering precipitation here over the Delmarva Peninsula and across the D.C. metro region. Certainly some decent rainfall amounts are possible in that region over late this afternoon through late tonight. Let's now jump ahead another 6 hours to early Thursday morning. Well, not much activity here in terms of precipitation output by the GFS model run for late tonight, early tomorrow morning. Just a little bit here of light precipitation in the I-95 corridor, but low pressure continues to exist, and it will not move too far to the north and east. Really can be a double barrel low pressure system right in this region on Thursday. And if you jump ahead another 6 hours to Thursday afternoon, we can tell the instability in the atmosphere still lingers. In fact, let's jump ahead to early tomorrow afternoon. And here it is, still a low pressure sitting out over the southeastern part of Canada with kind of a secondary system over the Atlantic Ocean, and in between an unstable region. This entire area can receive some more shower and thunderstorms on Thursday. Not as numerous as later today and tonight, but nonetheless, there can certainly be some more shower and thunderstorm activity on Thursday. And that instability can even linger into Friday as well in much of the Mid-Atlantic region. Again, not as numerous as what is expected later today and tonight, but certainly unstable conditions will continue right through the end of the work week here in much of the Mid-Atlantic region. All in all, the weekend is shaping up pretty nicely. It looks like things will be improving as we progress through the weekend. However, it will not be necessarily completely rain-free, and we'll focus in on that over the next couple of days. That's it for now. Stay tuned for any possible updates on potential heavy rain later on today here at the SIweather.com. I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.